Hey, hey, hey! Yo, yo, yo. Welcome everybody to another special episode of the Culture Podcast. It's not another episode, it's another special episode. And there are a lot of reasons why this episode of the Culture Podcast is special. And one of those reasons is to my left. If you're listening, it's the other voice on the mic. You know, we've got a culture here on the Culture Podcast. We don't introduce our guests. We let our guests introduce themselves. You know, it's your platform to tell who's listening, who you are.
Shout out to the culture. Shout out to Uno, first of all, for bringing me out here,
Hey,
young tall.
it's a pleasure.
So, yeah, I go by the name of Mr. Orange. Orange is light, orange is God, and orange is forever. So, yeah, do I need to tell them what I do? Or they'll
I mean,
know?
you can,
You
or
know?
we'll get into it.
Yeah,
It's your
we'll
choice.
get into it. Yeah, orange is me, you know. Whenever you see orange, just think of Mr. Orange. If
Yeah.
your cupboard doesn't have something orange, you need to buy something
Yeah,
orange.
yeah, yeah.
Trust.
Yeah, and by orange, we're talking about orange, not nachi.
Nah, no Naji.
Tangerine.
No.
Nah, none
Only
of that.
oranges, young
Only
tall.
oranges,
Uh-huh.
only orange. Mr.
Uh-huh.
Orange, thank you so much for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you.
Shout out.
Before we even go anywhere, you know you're my guy, bro. We've had so many conversations about a lot of things, but we have protocol on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We have what we
Fair.
call the icebreaker. So you are going to pick a card, and I'm going to read what that card says to you, and all you have to do is tell me what you do in that situation.
Okay.
That's how simple it is.
You're not gonna shuffle the cards or anything.
You want me to shuffle them? You
Yeah.
think it's rigged?
Nah, you can shuffle the cards.
Alright, let's go.
So I shouldn't look at the card.
I'll read it to you. What it says, I read to you. Okay. Your neighbor's teenager has another wild all-night party. His parents return from out of town and ask how things were. Do you say what went on? Nah.
Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that.
We
shit.
don't do that.
Nah,
I
respectfully.
respectfully, right? You want me to shuffle again?
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Shit, okay.
Okay. So this is 2 out of 3. Right?
Okay.
Cool. A friend has forgotten about a book that they lent to you. You want the book and you can't get another copy. Do you keep it?
Nah, I need to give it back.
Hey?
I cannot keep it. I
you
need to
give it
give it.
back?
Yeah, I need to give it back.
Hey,
Facts.
you're a good guy, man.
Facts. No matter how hard I need it, yeah.
Alright.
Last one.
Last one. Let's go. Okay. Your teenage son, wow, purchases a hot cassette player from a friend for £10. Okay, let me rephrase this question.
Okay.
Your son purchases a iMac
Ooh.
MacBook
Ooh.
for 500 rand. Do you allow him to keep it?
I think I need to check it first, but then I need to check it first. An iMac for like 500, nah, that's like a rip-off.
Eyebrow raising, huh?
Yeah, like, and he needs to learn that shit.
Okay. All right. Mr. Orange,
Mm.
that was the ice breaking segment of the
That's
Culture
dope. That's
Podcast.
dope. That's
Now it's
dope.
just chats going
Uh-huh.
forward, right?
Uh-huh.
So, you asked the question earlier, right? Do I tell them what I do? Or maybe you can take the opportunity to tell us
Okay.
what you do. On top of that, who you are. We get that you're Mr. Orange, but who are you and what do you do, bro?
Okay. So basically, I am Tapelo Makete.
Damn, I didn't know. I didn't ever
Yeah.
think you had a real name.
I had That's how we should brand ourselves. You know, people shouldn't know our names
Yeah,
and all.
but that's
Mm.
how you know you got a brand for
Yeah,
real, dog.
yeah. Like wherever I go, Mr. Orange. Now that's cool.
I didn't
You've
even want
never-
to know your real name.
Young Tola,
That's
fast,
Mr. Orange.
simple.
Okay.
So
That's cool. It's good to meet
um,
you, Tapelo. Finally.
final. So Fede, I grew up in Tembisa, yabo. So I'm more of a musician, you know. I liked, not that I like to rap. I also like to act. Then it so happens that you know how a journey goes. Like at some point, I felt like I'm not doing the most for my career because maybe going to certain spaces you can't get in. Maybe they're like, one day we'll put you on some shit like that, you know. So it's like, okay, I love this music shit, but I'm not performing and all. So now I need to get myself to perform. That's how now all of this orange thing started, you know. Like I opened up my own space, you know, shooting my own music, like performing for myself, you know, then realizing that I'm not the only one struggling with this. It's like, do I take that journey?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That is relatable content.
Fact. That's why when I saw your shit, it's just like that, dog. Like, I could understand what's happening, you know.
Relatable
So
content.
it's like, shit, you're not the only one, but you might be the few of the people who see it and who can actually do something about it, you know. So I'm like, okay, let's take a step further. You got niggas, you know, let's push it with our niggas. Niggas got niggas, you know. Niggas got artists now.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, let's keep on doing it. Let's keep
Yeah.
on doing it. So yeah, now
Are you talking about Orange Utopia?
yeah, now I'm like
Okay.
talking about Orange
So
Utopia.
Orange Utopia is like the first event that you've ever really hosted.
Yeah, like straight event.
Can I ask you a
yeah,
question?
Most def.
How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm turning 25 this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey man, you are still very, very fresh, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm growing.
And you're still gonna produce much greater ideas.
Most def.
If Orange Utopia is your first baby
Yeah.
at age 25,
Yeah.
bro, 35
def.
you're gonna be running Pretoria.
Shout out, my G. I
Maybe
believe
not
in
just
that.
Pretoria, but maybe like
Yeah.
the whole art space, because like
Yeah.
you know, people like you know, you say you're a rapper and an actor. I hope you're not acting like a rapper.
Nah. Nah,
Okay.
not that. Nah.
But that's also a character. It's a brand, right?
Yeah.
So to an extent, it is a certain level of acting, but
Yeah.
not really. You are an actor and a rapper. So like, how did you get into acting? Like, you're gonna tell us also how you got into rap, but let's start from acting. Yeah.
So basically, with acting, I started in high school. There was a drama class for only grade 10, 11, and 12. So before that, like, I would, you know, maybe when you're in the crib, you just do some things, you know, maybe you like.
Talking to yourself.
Yeah. Or when you see, maybe you're watching a soap, you see someone, you're like, yo, let me try that out, you know?
Really?
Yeah. So
That's cool.
doing that.
I don't
and
think I've
then
ever done that.
Next.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
it means
So,
there's something about it that
you
spoke
know,
to you. Yeah.
So when it came to now grade 10, I studied drama. People are receiving it well. I'm also liking it. I'm like, damn, this is dope. My mom also likes it over the music, of course, you know. Then after high school, I came to State Theatre. That's when I was introduced to like PTA and all of that. Then yeah, I like theatre, uh, acting and all of that. But then, this journey, like, you get to learn a lot of stuff. And if you, I don't know what you think, but like, I think if you keep on learning a lot of things, you might forget or you might not
Yeah.
work on that certain,
Yeah. Yeah.
So after acting, now I'm doing film. Young tall.
Are you studying? Did
Yeah,
you study acting, film?
yeah. I studied acting for 2 years. Then now I'm doing film. It's my second year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man,
So
you're really serious about
yeah, I need to,
these productions.
facts. You
Shout
need
out,
to like
dog.
put all these things together,
Okay.
So yeah. Then in terms of music, it's another story. Like with music, I see my bro. He's rapping with his bros. He's
This is in
rapping.
high school.
Nah, this is like I think before high school. Yeah,
In primary
primary.
school.
Yeah,
Really?
before Mara, like I think grade 6 or 7 around there. Cause when it came to high school, the first year I did a EP, Young John,
Shit,
yeah,
bro.
with some downloaded beats and shit.
Hey,
But
hey,
yeah,
hey,
I
hey.
still.
Hey, you born freeze. Nothing
But
can stop
hey
you guys.
man, hey, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do
Yo,
that
that's
shit.
grade 8. You didn't even
Facts.
call it grade 8. You called it first year of high school.
Yeah.
That's
So
how serious
it
you
was,
are about
it
that
was, it
shit.
was dope, So
Did people receive it positively?
people received it well,
There in
and
Tembisa.
Tembisa and Kempton Park.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
That's cool.
studied in Kempton Park. I didn't study in my hood.
Okay.
So that's why I could learn English much better and all of that. Young tall.
Okay.
So even the rapping was dope.
Yeah.
Then I think the only thing that like I realized, I think it was this year, is that I've just been learning a lot of stuff, and some other stuff I've been leaving behind. Every time when you ask me, yo, where can I get your music or some shit, I'm like, ish, I'm gonna drop and all of that. So I get conflicted with that.
Okay. Wait.
That's where I'm at now.
I want us to park it right there
Yeah.
because you're trying to take us from grade 8 to today.
Oh,
In one sentence. We're not doing that.
Okay.
Right. Me, I want to know, like, yo, bro, for you to drop a project in grade 8, I mean, like, I'm sure anybody who's listening to this has at least been to grade 8.
Most
None
definitely.
of us were that focused. We were dropping homework. You understand what I mean?
Shit,
So,
yeah.
like, I want to know, maybe, like, your inspirations for music, but, like, also
Yeah.
the drive, bro. Like, where did you get that drive
So
at such a young age?
I think like the way my bro and his niggas were like
Older.
down for this shit.
Older
Yeah, he's
brother.
older than me, yeah, but by 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were like really down for this thing, shooting. Even at that time there was a lot of cramping and all of that. So they were even like dancing. I'm like, shit, this shit is dope, young child. So somehow, some way, I got involved with niggas who have studio equipment and all of that. Started recording. One of us knows how to mix and master, but yeah, it's not like that quality. But yeah, quality for that time.
In grade 8, there's someone
It
who
was-
knew how to mix and master.
Dog, like
You guys
somehow-
you guys were a gang.
dog, ish, and it was working out so dope, dog. So yeah, as we were keep on working together, I see niggas are recording, they putting projects together, Now I'm starting to understand, okay, there's projects and all of that. Although I do listen to hip hop, but I didn't really understand these EPs, LPs, and all of that. So I'm like, okay, people are doing that. Twana is taking out a mixtape. I knew a mixtape. I'm like, okay, we can work on a mixtape, download some beats. Before we knew that was like bad as fuck. But yeah, we downloaded some beats, recorded that
kids,
shit,
come on.
caught that shit. Then yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
But like, who was inspiring you? Like, what was
So,
inspiring you?
Okay, besides my bros,
Yeah.
I would say like Do you wanna say musically?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so who made you feel like you could do it? Your
J
brother.
Cole. Yeah, like
But outside of your brother?
yeah. Besides my brother, I'll
Yeah.
say what J Cole. Uh, Maybe recently it was Kendrick, but mostly it was J Cole. Who else? Yeah, I would listen to Eminem and all of that, but J Cole most def. Yeah,
And you're still a J. Cole super fan?
not so much.
Not so much. Why?
Yeah.
Because you apologized.
Nah. Fair not. That's not it. But
Mm.
I got introduced to like K Dot. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Same high school, like maybe around 10 or something, because it was K Dot, Drake, and J Cole. You know. Yeah. Then like Kendrick, like I could relate more with Kendrick because I like the flows and all of that, and I rap with some
Yeah,
flows
yeah,
and
yeah.
know
You do have some character in
yeah,
your
you
in
know
your
the
stuff.
character,
Yeah.
so I could like relate more. So yeah, but in a way I feel like I abandoned Cole. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a
in
good place to
way,
start, I would say. And I
'cause
mean, they are
he's-
the big three, so it's you're in good company.
You know.
You're in good company. Okay, Mr. Orange. So
Mhm.
like high school goals, right? You
Yeah.
go through high school. In fact, now I want to know because you just said something that made me think of Touchline.
Oh yeah.
You're like young tall, and I'm like, man, I hear Touchline say that a lot in his music. Is that a
Yeah.
Tembisa thing? But that's not the real
Uh,
question I'm asking.
okay.
Just fucking with you. What I want to know is
Yeah.
which are the local artists that like would you say inspired you?
So locally, at that time, I would say AKA was one of them. Uh, there was some other like Battle Cats in the hood, Mickey M, and who can I say? Who's that? I think there was K Dog. Yeah, like I think, but they were more like
Battle.
conscious
Okay,
rap,
okay.
deep.
Underground.
Yeah, because even my bro was into that. But then when I got to listen to them more, like I wouldn't like listen to their music so much, but they were very into this rap shit. So yeah,
Does
even
your
them-
bro rap still?
Yeah, my bro still raps. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you guys have music together?
That's the thing. We don't. Imagine.
Are you step brothers?
Now we brothers, like straight.
Then why? Why
We
don't
made
you?
some music, but hey, things happened, dog. Like
Yeah.
maybe PC crashing.
Do you think your
or-
sounds are compatible?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So it's probably like you're waiting for the right time.
I think so.
Not waiting, but time will.
Yeah, but
But-
we currently even trying to build a young studio, Yana.
But have you ever had your brother on any of your lineups?
Nah,
Why not?
because he doesn't have music, like new music, if you
But-
get me.
Like relevant to today. He's got older stuff.
Yeah, he's got back
Wha-
then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, do you have the same thing? Do you have new music?
I have new music,
It's
but
just
most
not
of it, most of it is written. Yeah. Some of them are recorded, but I don't want to like release and then I'm inconsistent because I've been doing that like for the past, I don't know how many years. Like I would release a song, then I'm inconsistent.
When
Next
you say
year-
that, what do you
Mm.
mean? Like
Like
what do you expect from the song? Maybe when you put it out.
it's not even what I expect from the song. It's what I have to do for like the people who are listening to my music, because they can't search my name and they just find one song. You know, per year I just take out a song. You know, so the inconsistency, or is it inconsistency?
It's
Yeah.
inconsistency.
Uh-huh. So it was just like I'm not doing enough for the music.
But if you don't start doing it, how are you gonna end up
Eish.
doing enough?
My man. There's a lot of things happening,
Yeah.
and like the conflict is the only
Like
issue.
personal conflict.
Yeah.
Do you think you're prepared to talk about that conflict?
Yeah, in a way.
What,
In a way.
what is the conflict?
Like
if I may
think
ask?
I think maybe it's something we all like kind of battle with. Like we need to always remember that there's people at home, you know. Like as much as we can do what we love and all of that, but if it's not gonna satisfy the people at home, and if it's not benefiting the people at home, you're not really doing the most, you know. So yeah, I feel like most of the conflict comes there.
So you feel like you're cheating your family for
You know,
following your dream?
Ish, I don't wanna lie to you. Like, I don't wanna lie to you.
Is it because they don't support your dream?
Nah, they do, but like, I would say they're not patient enough. You know, yeah, cause we know how this thing goes. You know, they can never really understand it the way. So yeah, I feel like
But do you
they're
think
not
it's
so
them
patient.
or do you think it's you?
Like
Because I'll
how?
tell you something, right? Like, you know, you're my friend, right? And
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older than you, right? It's not because I'm older that I have more experience or I know more. I just have a different experience, right? And like, I think like our parents, dog, our parents just want to be proud of us. You understand? And sometimes you make your parent proud just for standing for something against
True.
them.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I have force fed my mom to understand that I'm an artist. I know she hates it. We even laugh about it.
Damn.
You understand?
Mm.
She doesn't know or believe or think that money will come from it, right? But she knows I'm doing it. You understand? And that when I realized that, I understood that she started to accept it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The other side of that is like sometimes it's you being impatient with yourself, projecting it onto someone else.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I mean? Because you want the shit to work out now,
Like,
so
they
you can feel proud of yourself, so that they are proud of you. But parents, bro, our parents are not fools. You know, they've been through the processes.
True.
They know, if anybody who understands that to pop, it takes time, it's our parents. Because our parents have paid off a house for 20 years. Maybe some of our parents. So they know when the 18th year comes, they're like, shit, we've been doing this for 18 years. It's just 2 years left. You know, so they understand. But sometimes they may not agree. But if you're able to produce results, but more than anything, bro, if you're able to show your parents that what you're doing makes you happy,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you.
They'll
I'm
be
not
with
trying to
it.
be
Yeah.
your therapist or anything.
But I feel
I'm
you.
just sharing my experience with you. Like, my mom has never been to Culture Sundays. And, you know, one other thing that, and I don't want it to come, don't get me wrong. You know?
I was about to ask. Yeah.
But the one thing that, and it's our last one.
Yeah.
And I'm putting this
And,
on
and
record.
I'm like,
It's
yo,
our-
I'm glad to be here. Even
yeah,
on
man,
the last
you know,
one.
and I'll tell you why it's special even for me,
Uh-huh.
you know. But I'm saying that, like, she knows that we do this. She'll never come. She doesn't want to come. She just
But she knows it.
not to phone me on a Sunday.
Shout
Because
out.
that boy is doing what he says is church. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah, and
I'm
this
able-
is church,
I'm
bro.
able to visit her. Sometimes I'm
Mm.
able to contribute a bit to her household because I'm running my own household. And those small things, that thoughtfulness to show that, hey, I'm still your child, I'm
Yeah.
able to provide some support, just maybe not the level that I would love to.
At the moment, yeah.
You show them that you're learning the habits of giving back to your family.
Facts.
And then they'll trust you, bro. They'll trust you and like, no, this boy,
He's doing something.
yeah, we can let him. Let's not oppress him with what we expect of him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
let's just let him be free and let him know that we just want you to be successful. You know, and parents are cool, man. I love parents. I'm grateful that I have
Shout
them.
out. Shout out.
For real, because they really do come through for us,
Yeah.
man. You know,
In many ways, dog.
yeah. And I would never have been as inspired as I am to do all this stuff that I'm doing if
Yeah.
it wasn't for my parents. I'm pretty sure you feel the same.
Most definitely.
You know, even though they have a different lane
Yeah.
from the lane that you're in,
Yeah.
the fact that they did it from where they came from.
Yeah. Facts.
But I want you to tell us a bit more about like your music.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's your music about?
Yeah. So
What inspires your music?
so my music.
And when are we gonna be able to listen to it online?
Hey, that question. Oh shit. So uh, my music is basically inspired by mostly the traumas of my life. Yeah, I would say mostly that because I feel like since I'm this type of sensitive type of person, I can talk about it more on my music, young tall. Yeah, so mostly I write about all these sad things that happen. Uh,
Would you call it struggle music?
nah, I wouldn't. Nah, nah, it's not struggle music. Nah.
Cool.
So that's why I like at that time also like relating to J Cole was a really dope thing, because he could speak about that also. So yeah, I think mostly it's that, and I do like smooth type of chilled songs, most of the times. Then as time like develops, that's when now trap is coming in. There's like what is it, bangers, coming in. Then it's a matter of adapting to that.
100 bucks an item. Everything is $100 there.
So adapting to that music. Check it out. Check it out.
Okay, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So adapting to like all of that music, I had to like also grow into that. So what inspired me into like the bangers and the trap music is like one of my niggas, Mega Snoop. So he does.
What's his name?
Mega Snoop.
Burger.
Yeah,
Beggar.
Mega.
Beggar.
Mega.
Pega.
Mega.
Mega.
Mega. Yeah, like big.
Okay.
Yeah, big Snoop.
Big Snoop.
Yeah.
Mega Snoop. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So he does that type of shit. So he was putting me on into that music. Then yeah, got to listen to the people who do that type of music, like with K Dot. Yeah. So yeah, I would say, but I'm still like inspired by all the sad shit in life. Yeah. We're not really so happy yet, but we try to be happy, because
Yeah.
once you're doing, once you got like art in front of you, like it's so dope. So I feel like, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Orange.
Uh-huh.
What inspires you to keep doing Orange Utopia? And how did you come up with that name? I have to tell you,
Oh yeah.
I know Culture Sun is a cool name,
Yeah.
but I feel like Orange Utopia is just a little bit cooler.
What?
Yeah, it's like, fuck, bro.
Oh shit.
I want to go to an
Oh
Orange
shit.
Utopia.
Yeah. I bless it for the shout
that's-
out.
You cooked there, boy.
Yeah. So, Fede, okay, first, what inspires me to keep on going with Orange
Yeah.
Utopia? So, what I mentioned, how it started, like me wanting a platform to perform, me able to see how people appreciate the platform and people want to come and show their, because there's not a lot of people doing that. So, as much as it's not as easy. People can come to the show, enjoy it, but it's not as easy working on it and all of that. But seeing that people still appreciate it, people like pull up, people maybe texting like, yo, please put me on, like you can see already like this thing can actually benefit a lot of artists, a lot of creatives. So I feel like mainly that's what keeps on inspiring me to do it. And also I love orange, like just seeing orange around me. I just want to see orange everywhere. I'm tall. Yeah. So once.
But can I ask,
Yeah.
like, why?
Why?
Why Orange? Why Mr. Orange?
Okay.
Like, okay, the Mr. part.
Okay.
I mean, I understand
Yeah.
the Mr. part.
So
But orange? Like, what
Basically,
is it
ne,
about orange?
uh, yo, I don't know. You would say my bro is like an inspiration or something, you know. So
Speak on it.
my bro's favorite color is red, you know. So somehow I'd always want to be close to him, you know, maybe with style, maybe with color, maybe with food, ordering food or some shit. So the closest thing to red was orange. So that's like when we were kids, you know. So I'm like I love orange, young tall. So somehow when I started the orange room, before orange vibes, it was orange room. Somehow it clicked later that no man, this orange, this is my favorite color, you know. Somehow I'm like, damn, it's my favorite color. Then somehow that's when I involve the fruit, I involve all of these things that come with orange. Young Twal. Then somehow like you create connections, you know, like maybe seeing the sunset orange, I'm like, oof, I love it. Seeing orange painting, like,
The fruits.
you know, maybe eating the fruit, maybe I feel some type of way now.
Wow.
You just create those things, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so feel
And
like uh-huh.
in marketing, I think they
Yeah.
call that branding, dog.
Brand,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel
I
like
once
you
heard
you
that.
branded yourself like Mr.
Like, dog,
Orange.
I always had this. You see, at state theater, because it started around that time. I always had an orange every day. My lecturer always wondered what's happening, you know. Why is this guy an orange? I'm not eating it. Our ritual with the gents, we're gonna eat it like when it's sunset. We're gonna have joints, young tall.
Hey,
The-
that's cool,
yeah,
man.
everyone waits for it the whole day, dog.
Yeah,
Even now,
damn.
dog. Even now, everyone will wait for it like Ntwana, orange,
Bro,
Ntwana.
I remember you gave me an orange.
Yeah,
It took
I
me 2
had to.
days to eat it.
Oh
Bro.
yeah.
Like, I love oranges, eh? I know, man. Am I
Shout out.
disappointing him if
Yeah.
I eat it?
You're like, nah, let me wait for it.
Yeah, then I was like, nah, man. Mr. Orange gave it to me so I
Yeah.
could eat it.
Yeah.
Because he knew it was good.
Most def, though.
And I enjoyed
Most
it. I
def.
didn't tell you, but now I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
you now.
enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shout out.
Thank
Shout
you. I
out.
appreciate it. One of the
I
most thoughtful things.
like,
I got something for you. Then he pulled it out of
yeah,
his bag. I'm like, oh
I
my
had
God.
to come here,
Shit.
dog. I had to, dog.
This,
Fast.
it's like, damn, it's like no one's ever given me an orange.
And you
like
should know
this.
that I always pick the right orange. Somehow, some way, like no cap. Somehow, some way,
and I trusted that
you'll
exactly
get
what
the
she
right
said. I'm like,
orange.
this boy won't
Trust
give me
me. Yeah.
he's not giving me a bitter orange. He wouldn't.
Check. Nah, I ain't gonna do
Yeah,
that.
nah, you own
So,
you own
yeah.
that color, dog.
Shout
You own
out.
that
Shout
color.
out.
It's your brain.
So then Orange Utopia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when registering companies and all of that, they want 4 names and what. So since it was Orange Room, I went with Orange Room. You know, it wasn't accepted. It's
Because someone's already using it. That's crazy.
Then I'm like, shit, I must come up with 4 other names. I don't think I will remember them, but I don't really remember them. But Orange Utopia was there, because I was like, okay, Utopia means this amazing world that we can just come in and experience all these whatever that you want to experience. You can come and experience it in an utopia, you know. So my imagination is like, Orange Utopia is not just gonna be events, you know. We want to make it a whole, since I'm studying film and all of that, a whole industry of its own, you know. So it's like, welcome to the Orange Utopia. You know, you can find anything that
It's
you
a
want.
world of its own.
You know, it's a
an
world of
orange
its
world.
own. Like, yo,
But Utopia
Yo.
is like ideally positive.
yeah.
A world, it's an orange world of positive
posit-
ideals.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yo, that's hard.
Positive
bro.
energy
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
most
That's-
definitely.
That's
So,
dope. That's dope.
yeah, there's no stopping.
So how long you been doing it, by the way?
I started from 2020, then I actually started like launching in 2021, you know. That's when I got to understand there's both CIPC and all of that. Like, yo, register your thing. Don't be left behind, you know. Yeah, so, yeah.
So you're
I-
also wearing the cap of an entrepreneur. How come you don't
Mhm.
introduce yourself as an entrepreneur?
Like how?
Like, yo, I'm Mr. Orange, I'm an entrepreneur.
I don't know. Like,
Because you are. So it's not that you're not
yeah,
an artist.
yeah,
It's not that you're not an actor. It's
yeah.
just that you're also an
An entrepreneur.
entrepreneur.
Yeah. I think the first thing that comes to head is that I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
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 But it
yeah.
sounds better, I'm a
Yeah, it sounds
entrepreneur.
better, but it's also
Yeah.
true.
Fact.
You understand? You're not
Mhm.
lying.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And you must take ownership of that.
Facts.
You know, whether the
Facts.
business succeeds or fails depends
Take
on your efforts.
most
But right
definitely.
now, as long as it's breathing, you are an entrepreneur.
Most definitely.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, like, you must wear that hat.
Mhm.
Because part of being an entrepreneur, bro, it's dealing with risks,
Mm.
making decisions,
Hey,
you know, tough calls.
a lot.
And I don't know how long you are on that journey, you know,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you, because today is, you know, the day
Fact.
that we're closing this shit. It's been a journey, and even
It's been-
even to
yeah.
close it, it was to decide that, you know, we
Yes.
want to put an end to this thing. That's a business decision. As an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
as an artist, it's like, yeah, why
Let's
not?
keep it
Yeah,
facts.
but
But
that's just
Ish.
fun, not funds.
Shout out to that. Yeah, shout out to that. Yeah.
You
Ish.
know, so
That's something we cannot forget.
So we
yeah.
have to figure it out and make it make sense, so that it can make sense.
True.
You understand? So, like, you must put that hat on, dog, because at the end of the day, when you talk about the conflict,
Yeah.
right, with your family, this is what creates the conflict. If you don't boss up
True.
and understand that you are the captain of not just your own ship, but you got a lot of people on your ship.
Yeah.
And if you don't boss up and make decisions and calls, that
True.
conflict will always exist. And
Yeah.
you'll never feel like you deserve to put out music.
Ish. Ish. Either way you put it. Yo, shit.
Because I understand.
Oh, shit.
I understand,
Yeah,
dog. The thing
I
is that
get
I
it.
totally, I told you
Shit.
I understand.
Shit. Yeah,
You
facts.
understand?
Mm.
So, like, if you don't, like, rise to the occasion, dog, like, there's a quote that goes, everything, your dreams are on the other side of everything that you're dragging your feet towards.
Mm.
You know?
Mm.
So one of the things we drag our feet is, like, making decisions.
Facts.
You know, it wasn't an easy decision. To tell you the truth, we should have called it a year ago.
Yeah.
But we just, you know, it's nice, it's cool, but it's painful.
Yeah, but ish. Yeah. On your side, I feel
You know, until
yeah.
it gets to a point where, like, you know what, man, it's just now it's too much.
Yeah.
So we have to call it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a business
So you
decision.
need to step up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. And I'm saying that to you because I want to encourage you, dog.
Fact.
Because I've known you for a bit now. This is one of the longest conversations
We've
we've
had,
ever had.
yeah.
You know, and it's like, I feel like, to tell you the truth, man,
Yeah.
if we're running a relay, you know the relay, right?
Yeah. The Olympics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If maybe the culture was the first runner,
Yeah.
and I had the baton, this is the moment where I'll be like, I'm giving it to you.
Oh shit.
The work
Oh,
that
shit.
needs to be done in the art space,
Yeah.
in the CBD. You're still young. You've got the energy for it. You told me it doesn't hurt that much
Yeah.
so far. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know, keep doing it because, like, let me tell you, bro. People like you, people like me, like what you just explained during this conversation, it's
Yeah.
rare.
Like. True.
It's rare.
Yeah.
People who care, dog.
Ish.
People who care
Like,
are rare.
Ish, dog. And that's painful.
Yeah. And you know, like,
Yeah.
the thing also about business is that when your business is starting out, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So don't be like
Hard on myself.
avert to hurt.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
be hurt because in the pain there's the lessons. Then you'll know
Yeah.
when things start to change. Oh no, I learned this lesson a few years
That
ago.
time, yeah. Ooh.
Where's the contract?
Ooh, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm saying.
ooh,
So
facts.
yeah, man, I just want to encourage you, man. I want to encourage you. And I also want to say thank you, man, because
Yeah.
I don't know if people say thank you to you
Yeah.
for the work that you do. They
Facts.
do say
Yeah,
that,
they
right?
do,
That's
most
good because
def.
they also say thank you to us,
That's
you
like.
know. And the work that we do is important,
Fact.
even when people don't thank us. So, as
Yeah,
someone
fact.
in the industry,
Eish.
in the
Mhm.
job,
Yeah.
I'm thanking you as well, dog.
Same
You
here,
know what
my
I'm
G.
saying?
Thank
Yeah, for
you.
real,
Same
dog.
here, my G.
Our
Like
work is important, and we must
most
never
def.
shy away from it. I
Nah.
wanna talk about music business, man. But I feel like
Yeah.
how long we've been chopping it out now? It's like it must be
I don't
touching
know.
an hour,
Most
you
probably.
know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm not going anywhere, and you
Yeah.
aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I want us to end it on this note.
Mhm.
The next time we talk, bro, I'd
Yeah.
love to hear that you've put out some music.
Most definitely. Most def.
Because
I'm a
you are a
worker.
good
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
You are a good artist. That's why you're on the
Shout out.
lineup
Shout out.
today.
Shout out.
You know?
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like work through the conflict, bro. Like when I
Yeah,
say
most
work through
def.
the conflict, I'm not saying figure it out. I'm saying feel the conflict, but put the music out anyway.
Yeah. Fact.
You understand?
Fact.
Because peace, we strive for peace. I was thinking to myself like earlier today, I was like, fuck. It's so crazy that sometimes you have to enforce peace.
Oh yeah.
I-
But it makes sense.
Even in your own brain.
Ooh.
You have to force yourself to do the things that are hard so that
Yeah.
you can have that peace.
Facts. 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 And
Peace-
also like do it in
peace
time.
has to be enforced.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought peace and force had a relationship, but they do. Peace, I even dare to philosophize and say peace is a force on its own.
Ooh.
But that's a conversation
Oh,
for
it,
another
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Mr. Orange,
Shout out, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Same here,
Don't
my
stop
G.
your work.
Most
man.
definitely.
Let's
dog.
build an orange utopia. Let's make Pretoria an orange utopia.
Man, but please, we need culture, dog.
I know.
Young Tall. The culture shouldn't die. That's all I have
Yeah.
to say. We need to see culture everywhere. Young Tall.
Yeah, they saying
Uh-huh.
sometimes when a book ends, it's an opportunity to start another one.
True.
Or when a chapter ends, it's the beginning of another one.
Yeah,
You
true.
know, so
Mhm.
we're embracing the journey, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we also understand that the work that we're doing is important.
very important.
So
dog.
it's like,
Mm.
why would we stop?
Nah.
It's just growth.
It's just growth, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So
I also want to take a moment. Okay, before I
Yeah.
make it about me,
oh, yeah.
can you please plug yourself and let people know how to support you, how to support Orange Utopia? What, do you have music online? How can we listen to it?
Okay.
Just plug yourself, please.
So yeah, you can check out Orange Utopia on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We have videos, we have content running there. And for my music side, you can check out my old shit. Young Tall. Yeah, I go by the name of Critical T. Critical T. Yeah, you'll find some old shit there. Don't mind the quality, but the songs are quite dope, Young Tall. Then yeah, I'll be having some new shit soon. Hopefully, Uno doesn't get angry at me, Young Tall.
Hopefully what?
You don't get angry at me soon, Young Tall. So the next time we do this, I have some music out,
No,
Young
soon. We're
Tall.
going to do it again soon.
Yeah, most def.
Just so I can be like, so where's the new music?
Young Tall, fast. So lastly, like I appreciate this platform. Like me also like coming here and all of that. I remember you asked me like I pull up but I don't perform, Young Tall. So I'm just out here like trying to be in this space because first time being here, I was inspired, Young Tall, and always being here, I'm always inspired to do more. Like see how people that have started doing what I'm doing at before me are growing, Young Tall. So that's why it's painful. Like when I saw your message in the morning, hey, it was painful, but getting to understand what you're saying, like it's also making me aware that I shouldn't forget that aspect of everything that I'm doing. That's like the main thing that I see right now. So yeah, man, ish, but culture, yo. But let me not say much, dog. Like, Shout out, dog.
Nah,
That's
man.
what I can say. Dog.
Thank you, bro.
Shout
Like,
out, bro. Yo.
you know, your sentiment is felt,
Yeah.
but it's not a funeral.
It's not, yeah. Young Tall, it shouldn't be like that. That's why I'm
Yeah.
crying. Young Tall, yeah.
It's
No, it's
it's-
just gonna be
it's-
better, dog.
maybe it's a coma, but it's
Oh,
not
yeah?
a funeral. I'm joking. Yo, Mr.
Shit.
Orange, thank you so
Shout
much,
out,
man.
my
I
G.
appreciate
Uh-huh.
you, dog. Like,
Most
and
def,
I want to
dog.
say this on record.
Uh-huh.
God bless you, dog.
Same to you, my G.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
uh-huh.
I want you to not stop. Don't ever look back.
Most def.
And
Most def.
yeah, you're on a roll.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I hope your dreams come true, dog. Your
Most
wildest
def.
dreams, the ones that you're scared to dream.
Hey, yeah. Those ones, yeah.
I hope they come true.
Orange is light, orange is God, and orange is forever. Uh-huh.
That's the message from Mr. Orange. I want to say a special shout out to my guys at High Grown. You know what I'm saying? They gave me this trip. I appreciate it. We got the Storytellers series coming on the 31st of July. We got Prody, we got Mercy, we've got J Style, and we got Gangster on the lineup. $100 a ticket. All the money goes to the artists. You know what I'm saying? We pay artists. That's the new era of the culture. We're trying to make sure artists get some money into their pockets so they can learn and understand that they have value. You understand? And not be complacent with being exploited. You know what I'm saying? So check us out 31 July, High Grow Cafe. Shout out to my brothers at Low Studios, always holding us down, making us look fresh on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's the culture. This is the last podcast you might ever see
Culture
us
Sunday.
recording here, man.
And I'm
Yeah.
blessed to be there.
And
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm saying. We're passing the
Hey,
baton,
dog.
dog.
Nah.
Passing the baton.
Ah, dog. Blessings, dog.
It's the culture. One time.
Shout out.